Bois de Jean will be the last when it comes into view. The grey horse, Bois de Jean, second up today. And Josh Parr looking for a double. The other is He's a Shocker. The horse the Farrier's been working on there for some time, and He's a Shocker moves in. Bois de Jean goes in. And we're locked and loaded, ready to run now in the precise air. Neville Sellwood Stakes. Ceolwulf $1.50, bouncing around in the gates. They're off. He jumped out quite well, Ceolwulf. Palmetto won the start just fine there. Ceolwulf there, and Gear Up prominently placed on the rails. Bois de Jean's out very, very wide early from Zarakim in the middle of the ruck. Then He's a Shocker to Ristic. Further back to Our Gold Hope, and Madatsu settles last of all. Just fine taken to the front by Clark. Ceolwulf punching the breeze second early, and Palmetto gets right up behind the leader. Now Bois de Jean pressing forward on the outside, and is looking to get outside the lead now. Zarakim's right off the track. In between runners, Gear Up from Turisti the fence, then He's a Shocker, Our Gold Hope, and Madatsu's last of all. So Just Fine leads down the back section of the course. Bois de Jean goes to second, and Zarakim is still caught in a three-wide position going to third. Palmetto getting an economical run fourth on the inside of the hot favourite Ceolwulf. He's got his spot. Further back then to Touristic, inside Gear Up, two off to Our Gold Hope. He's a Shocker, 2.5 away to Madatsu last of all, and about 8 or 9 off the leader. At the halfway mark now, 1,000 out. Just Fine in front by a length and a half, Bois de Jean. Then Palmetto getting a nice run on the inside. Zarakim out wide. Ceolwulf a handy fifth. So he's only about 2.5 off the leader. Then came Touristic from Gear Up. Our Gold Hope, the mare, back on the fence from He's a Shocker. And Madatsu ridden stone cold last of all. Just Fine, 7.50 to go. A length in front to Bois de Jean. Then came Zarakim. Palmetto being reined up in fourth on the rails. Ceolwulf wedged between runners. Then Touristic from Gear Up. He's a Shocker. Our Gold Hope taking towards the inside. Into the straight now. Just Fine in front from Bois de Jean. And now Chad Schofield pops the question to the hot favourite Ceolwulf going after the leaders. Palmetto in restricted room. Our Gold Hope running up nicely behind them. Just Fine at the 200. Just Fine still two in front to Ceolwulf. Our Gold Hope working into the clear. Just Fine a narrow leader from Ceolwulf is lifting. Then Our Gold Hope Touristic late. Ceolwulf putting the nose in front. Oh, did he get there? Just Fine right in it on the inside. Just Fine, Ceolwulf, Our Gold Hope whizzing home. Touristic just missing out the outside. Palmetto in restricted room down the straight. Then Bois de Jean, Gear Up. He's a Shocker, Madatsu. And Zarakim was last of all. Photo finish here. Photo finish. Sky's gone elsewhere, so I need to see a replay here. Ceolwulf was trying to get the upper hand from Just Fine, who was so brave fighting on the inside. And then Our Gold Hope was really storming home on the outer. So here's the replay coming up. Just Fine and Ceolwulf dropping the nose down. And Our Gold Hope. Has this got up, Our Gold Hope? Oh, my goodness. No, Ceolwulf will just get this from Just Fine. We're actually seeing the hoof of Our Gold Hope. That was very misleading. So, just hold the phone here. Ceolwulf in the middle, Just Fine the fence, and Our Gold Hope on the outside. There's a short half head separating the lot of them. Now, I'm looking at the hoof, I think, extending off the nose of that grey horse, Our Gold Hope. And looking at the photo, it looks like Ceolwulf has won it by a pixel. No number up as yet. Here we go. Ceolwulf has won it. Ceolwulf first, beating Just Fine and Our Gold Hope. 1, 3, 14, 12. Touristic close up.
Could have went either way.
Yeah, look, it wasn't really the result that counted today. It was, it's easy to say after a race, isn't it? But it's more about the performance. And look, you know, like he presented, I'll be honest, he presented like he was going to win by a couple of lengths, but he didn't do that. Interesting to get Chad's thoughts, because I think he's got a really good understanding of this horse. That was only his second go on a heavy track, and while he went really well on a derby when he was younger, maybe he prefers something a little bit firmer than that now. Right. Rode him a treat, rode him beautifully. Yeah, he's got a big weight on testing ground and jumping up 500 metres. He'll take really nice, and that's why I wanted to run him over 2,000 today, because I do believe the majority of my horses, and this horse as well, the second run they have at 2,000, they're going to be better. And he needs to be better. He'll have to be a lot better next week.
Taking into account the conditions you were confronted with, but you expected to come here and win easier than that today.
Oh, look, it's not that. It was just I wanted a good head out for him over 2,000 metres. He's certainly got that. As I said, interested in what Chad says. He's still presenting a little bit big. He was 522 kilos when I put him on the scales there yesterday. And putting that in perspective, he was low 480s when he won the King Charles.
Right.
So he's never going to get down to that weight again. But I'd like to see him, drop another 5 or 10, and we'll give him a few good a couple of nice gallops in between now and the Queen Elizabeth. But something to reflect on, and as I say, more interested in what Chad's got to say than anything else, and just how he pulls up.
Well done, Joe.
Thank you.
Okay, well, here's what he's got to say. Here's Chad.
Him out of his comfort zone slightly, but not a big margin at his game.
He was, yeah. Sticky draw, sort of had to be a little bit decisive. We were giving some decent horses weight, and I thought the only way we can really get beat is if we give him too much to do. So after he jumped cleanly, I let him stride forward. We beat the draw, and then he relaxed in the 1-1. Ended up getting out nice and early, and it was tradesman-like. He had a lot of weight. It's quite hard to give, like I said, decent horses weight, but he was going.
Is that quick back up, and he didn't have that acceleration that he normally has?
I think that with the combination of that sticky ground. I know he's run second in the Derby on a bottomless track, but he's definitely more dynamic on top of the ground.
Well done, bud.
Thanks.